Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. We are going to take on the Dewford City Gym, or I'm sorry, Dewford Town Gym today. After finally catching a Sableye just to teach it Flash for the endgame dungeons and whatever. Sableye also learns Rock Smash and Cut, which my Zigzagoon also learns. Although I haven't run into Rock Smash yet, that will be in like 2 more episodes I think. Maybe 1. Regardless, so technically speaking, Sableye is the better option over Zigzagoon, but Zigzagoon has the pickup ability, which we already know about, so that's why I'm keeping Zigzagoon around. And then Sableye will just be useful for like the last like 3 or 4 episodes. So yeah, right into the gym now. I don't know why I go left. I thought there was a trainer over there, because I'm going against all the trainers just for that extra experience. But we got our first trainer here. Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry. Whoa. Yeah, they got like one of these Battle Girl trainers like in every gym. Which, I thought they were like the same person for like the longest time. Like, oh yeah, there's just the token Meditite in every gym. Or in most gyms, kind of. Yeah, now that I think of it, it's only like the first, or the second and the third gym. So never mind about that token Meditite. But it uses Bide, which is a move that it stores up power for 2 turns, and then it unleashes the power on the 3rd turn. But that power is entirely based on how much damage it takes the 2 prior turns. So if it doesn't take any damage those 2 turns, it will be a very weak attack. But if it does take like 99% of its health, then the resulting attack will be super strong and probably OHKO you, especially in early game. And here we have Black Belt Hideki with his Machop. He's just flexing on me, you know? His left hand's got the grabby grab action. But, you know, just a couple Pecks will do it, because Peck is my only super effective attack for fighting type Pokemon right now. I think it will be like for the entire Let's Play, but fighting types aren't super common in this game. Because there's only like the starter, and then like the Makuhitas in the cave, and Machop. And like that's literally it. And then like Meditite, but whatever. And speaking of Meditite, I fucking hate them because they have the attack detect, which is being shown right now, which is, it protects them for a turn, which is annoying because, I don't know, just, like, you get it twice in a row. I think there's a 30% chance of it getting used twice in a row, and I think getting it a 3rd time is, like, probably like a 5% chance, I don't know. But, like, when I'm battling with friends and then I get that triple protect, I mean, it's only useful to have it if, like, you know, you're using Toxic or have leftovers in your inventory. But other than that, like, Protect and Detect are almost useless. Or if you have, like, Leech Seed. But, yeah, in game, there's just, like, Meditites and then, like, Wingull and their evolution, Pelipper. They just use those protecting moves all the time, and it's just a pain in the butt. But Meditite is also a Psychic type Pokemon, so it's got a super effective attack towards fighting types, like Combuskin. But, you know, in game, so not super strong. Even though it is a stab type move, but I believe Meditite is a physical attacker, so the special attack stat is very low. Oh, and now he's going for the Focus Energy. Oh wait, that's a boy Machop. I'm so used to like in the newer games where if you go against a boy trainer, all of their Pokemon are boys, and then if you go against a girl trainer, all of their Pokemon are girls. But she had a boy Machop. I didn't notice that before. I wonder how many other trainers are like that. And it looks like I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon instead of jump cutting, so that's a thing. Even though, well, this is a 33-minute episode. Oh well. I mean, I don't typically skip the Pokemon Center parts. There's only like 1 point, but it's because I don't know. just randomly in episode 10, I think I jump cut skipping the Pokemon Center. But yeah, we're gonna get Luingus up front to Leech Seed the the gym leader's Pokemon, because that is a viable strategy. This upcoming gym leader, once I get over to them, their name is Brawly. But this specific gym battle was always like one of the most difficult for me. I mean, this whole entire game I think is really difficult, but this playthrough I didn't really have a problem, but that's also because I like pre-decided what my whole team and everything was gonna be. So yep, leader Brawly. He's got blue hair and jorts. But he's got a Machop. I go for the Leech Seed. And he uses Bulk Up, which is the gym leader's like specific move that he has, and it's also the TM that he'll give us when we beat him. And Bulk Up will boost the physical attack and physical defense of that Pokemon. And then you can boost those up 6 more times unless you get a stat decrease from Growl or Tail Whip or something. But I go into Sableye. I normally don't do this because, again, I don't usually use Sableye, but I believe Sableye is immune to every attack that Machop would have to use because Sableye is a Ghost-type Pokemon, and Ghost-type Pokemon are immune to both normal and fighting-type attacks. So pretty much I can just take the Leech Seed health and just, you know, win that way. I'm using Flash because I don't yet know that the Machop can't attack me yet, so I'm just like lowering its accuracy so that I can live longer later, and also because I'm afraid he's going to keep bulking up and do some bad stuff to me. Just wipe my whole team out. So I think I go for Flash once again, yeah. Even though Nightshade at this point is my best possible move because it will take 10 damage, and yeah. And then he stacked it up with the Leech Seed and it would be pretty nice. And yeah, just another Flash. I think I started missing them. I really don't remember at all. Yeah, just missing my Flashes, man. I don't remember the accuracy of Flash though, but that's alright. I go for Nightshade this turn because I think I'm under the idea that Nightshade plus Leech Seed will defeat it or put it very close. And then we'll see what the Leech Seed damage. I don't remember anymore if it does kill or not. No, but he lives, so that means a potion will come into play. So that sucks. I go for another Flash just because I'm still unsure what the 4th attack is. I still don't know what it is. Like Karate Chop, Leer, Bulk Up. Could it possibly be Arm Thrust? I don't know. I know that the Makuhita, his second Pokemon, has an Arm Thrust, and that can be a devastating attack, especially early game. Because like the Machop's level is level 17, which is on par with my Combuskin and Shroomish. I think Shroomish is 15, but regardless. But yeah, the Machop's attack and defense are like at like plus 4, 5, or 6 now. I haven't been keeping track. But I am just going to keep Sableye out here because I'm pretty sure one hit will kill anything else. Because I played this very recklessly. I could have just run out Combuskin and used Peck and it would have been like a 3-hit kill. Maybe a 2-hit after the Leech Seed damage, but we are like one more turn away from having this dumb Machop defeated. I'm making this last a lot longer than it needs to be, but you know, oh wait, he has another potion, are you kidding me? Wow, okay. But I think on the bright side, the gym leader only has 2 potions, so that means on his second Pokemon that if the health gets down to red, or yellow I guess, that there will not be a potion used, so that is pretty handy dandy for me. And now I think I'm just doing the Nightshades because I've finally figured out, okay, well he's not going to touch me at all, so let's go. But having Sableye in your inventory, or in your party I guess, is like a pretty good benefit for Pokemon Sapphire because it's exclusive to Sapphire. The exclusive Pokemon in that same cave for Pokemon Ruby is a Steel type, so it's going to be weak to fighting type moves, so definitely a good idea to have Sableye. Although I don't think it's super good in game. I haven't used it past like the 3rd gym, but it has never been useful. It's just an edgy Pokemon that I think looks cool, and that's about it. There's a lot of Pokemon in this game that like, I'm like, oh, it's cool, and then it's just, I don't use it because I'm like, oh, let's just use Torchic and Combusken. But we got Makuhita out finally. Let's bring Luingus into the field to go for another Leech Seed. And this time I'm not going to be bringing Sableye out, especially since I have my whole team still at full health, so... You know, I can stand to try and get experience for the Pokemon I am actually going to use in this game, because then Sableye will leech my experience. But yeah, we're getting some nice health here. I don't know if I go for an attacking move just to see how much damage I do. Yeah, I go for Mega Drain to test it out. And I don't think it does a lot. Let's find out after the defense boost. Okay. And... okay, that did a fair chunk of damage. But nothing super impressive, but... I don't know. Yeah, here's Arm Thrust now. Yeah, that does a lot. Luckily I did get the Toxic from Effect Spore, so that will stack up with Leech Seed and whatever attack I'll go for. Yep, so Mega Drain, and then I'll get the Leech Seed damage, so I'm probably going to stay in this turn. Oh, and I got a critical hit, so never mind, that's the last turn of this battle. Yep, and then the poison damage for the 1%. Nice. Luingus gained 334 experience. Whoa, wow. You just said whoa and wow in the same sentence. So now he's going to give us Bulk Up, which is useless for me right now. And I get the Knuckle Badge. The Knuckle Badge. Alright, so it makes all Pokemon above level 30 obey me. I don't remember exactly since I don't really trade Pokemon. But I think that's just for traded Pokemon, the level 30 obeying thing, and not my own Pokemon. So like if I only used Combusken and it got up to level 31, where it would just randomly stop obeying me because it's too good for me, I don't know. But we're done with that gym, and we can go right into the next town, but I'm going to heal my Pokemon up first because there is a location with a lot of trainers we can battle before we get into the next town. And we want to be good and healthy to get that nice experience. Even though in the next route you could like skip all of the trainers and go straight to the Pokemon Center. But I'm going to check this dumb house again to see if the guy's in there, which he isn't. I guess I start talking to them. I don't talk to all of them, I know for sure. But hot flowers, what a trendy word. Weighs heavily on your mind. You're hot flowers, Professor. This whole business about hot flowers. Oh, okay. What? Hot flowers and bike. The fuck is a hot flower? Like, is it the shit from Conker's Bad Fur Day? Is that a hot flower? But we're going straight to Slateport City. This menu always like fucked me up because I kept either hitting cancel or I would go all the way up because I didn't read the menu. Because I never really read when I played this game. I would just read the name of the attack and like I didn't know if it did super effective damage or not. I would just know that it was either good or a bad attack. But we got some sailors here. Well, just one sailor right now. And man, these sailors are fat. Like they're strong and fat. I don't know. Like that body type. He's a masshole. But another Machop. I always want to say Machop or Machop. Or, how is it pronounced? I don't know. I want to say Machop, even though I'm pretty sure it's Machop. I've only seen like one episode of the anime with Machop in it. And that was like a Gen 3 or Gen 4 episode. Is Machop even in fucking Gen 1? Like the anime? I can't think of a single episode that he was featured in. I don't know, but we got some poison damage there. Nice tackle, we'll take him out. Splendid. Critical hit. What a day. Yep, so we're at level 17 now. That's pretty nice. Sailor Huey says, we're the best. Around. Okay, we talked to this girl, she'll give us soft sand, which is going to be an item I'm not going to use at all. I thought I was, but I just kind of forgot about it. And then this girl, I don't know her name. What is your name? Your battle sucks. Okay, Tuber Lola. I don't know why I battle her. You get no experience from this, because it's an Azurill, which is already, like, weak as hell. And it's level 13, and yeah, just no experience. And it goes for Splash, which... useless. Okay. I mean, like, Azumarill is pretty cool in Wi-Fi. I mean, during the X and Y days, because it had the stupid Belly Drum and Play Rough and Waterfall and Aqua Jet. Like, it was just the perfect moveset. You got everything you need. And then you can just pop a Citrus, too. And Meryl isn't too bad in, like, PU or Little Cup. I don't think I've seen it at all, but I've heard that it is not terrible. It's kind of, I don't remember. Just give it a Eviolite, sure. And another Azurill. Yeah, I just bring out Combuskin because I don't want to spend another 10 minutes fighting another Azurill. So we're just going to go for that double kick because it's super effective. It always confused me because Azurill is a normal type and then it evolves into a water type. And I guess that just never made sense to me. Even though there's a different Pokemon in this game that I don't think I've run into at all during this entire playthrough. It's a bug water type that becomes a bug flying type. And it upsets me because I think bug water is a really cool typing, especially since there's already a shit ton of bug flying types, especially in the first game, in Red and Blue. But yeah, we got Tuber Ricky here. He's like another one of the 4 trainers whose names I remember. He's got a Zigzagoon. I think it learns Surf, so definitely watch out for that with your Combuskin if you have that. But luckily he didn't go for it, so a single double kick will take him out. Grown. Ooh. Okay. And we got one more sailor here. Is there only 4 trainers on this beach? I swear there was more, but... I mean, there's a building I'll be going inside that has 3 more trainers, so... technically speaking, that is pretty good for trainers in the game, in a single route. But yeah, Wingull goes for Water Gun, which is the wrong move. I don't think it learns a single flying type move until a bit later on. Maybe it learns Peck, I don't know. I haven't touched a Wingull in forever. But I mean, Wingull is such a cool design Pokemon. Even though I hate Seagulls in real life because they just kind of hang around the... There's like a strip mall kind of area in the town I live in. And it has like... It's not really a strip mall, it's just like a huge ass parking lot with some stores along the perimeter. So I guess that's a strip mall. Regardless, there's a Burger King on one of the corners, and so there's just like a shit ton of seagulls hanging out right outside the Burger King every day. Especially during like warm days. And I live in the middle of Minnesota, so I don't know why there's seagulls around, but you know, they're chill from my experience. And then we're gonna bring Shroomish out for this other Wingull. Oh wait, what was the second Pokemon? Was it a Machop? Jeez. So I'm just gonna go for Bullet Seed. Oh, or Mega Drain, never mind. Goes for a Growl. But yeah, Shroomish is just weak. Oh, never mind. Did I say it was weak? Because that's a level 12 Wingull and it was neutral damage from a stab type boosted attack. And the Growls don't do anything to me because I'm using specially offensive moves. I go for the Bullet Seed because I think the Mega Drain was just short of 50%, so it would be a 3-hit kill. So I was hoping that the Bullet Seed could do a 2-hit kill with 3 or 4 seeds. I guess I would have had to get 4. But the Wingull has fallen. Fainted. Edmund. Erp. Oh, Erp. Alrighty, Edmund. And then we can go into this building. If we beat all 3 of the trainers in here, then the guy up top will give us some Sody Pops, which are... It's like free super potions, pretty much. And they will be very useful for a lot of the early game of this playthrough, because it's just, like, I don't go to the shop ever unless I'm getting Pokeballs, or for the endgame revives and hyper potions. But yeah, super potions are really useful early game. And then you can, after you get the few that the guy gives you, you can buy some more afterwards, I think. Although I don't remember the price of them compared to super potions, so whatever. But, you know, soda pop is just cooler sounding. But this guy, Tuber, he's got a Azurill and a Meryl. And we're gonna kick him. Boop. And bop. Hey, that was a 2-hit kill. Perfect. I'm a bit upset that, like, when they got, like, 1 or 2 HP left, you can't really see that pixel. So it looks like they're dead, but they aren't. Sorry for the silence right there, because my stupid Audacity program, it just stopped out of nowhere. But we are going against Beauty Johanna. Yeah, I hate Audacity. It just stops at random points. I used to think that, like, I thought the problem was I would be quiet for like 2 or 3 minutes, because sometimes when I record, I like stop in between like sessions or something, because, or like episodes, to get to a certain point, or if I'm just gonna fast forward something so I don't talk at all. And I thought that if the Audacity wasn't catching any sound for like 2 minutes or something, that then the program would stop. But this time it just like stopped like seconds after I finished a sentence. And I started a new sentence a couple seconds later, but it stopped in between, so that sucks. But we got the Goldeen defeated. I was talking about confusion and stuff, but that's not happening anymore. It stopped like in the middle of that battle, so I just restarted the battle. That's what I like about the post-commentary, is that like I can watch the microphone go, and like, you know, if I'm playing Pokemon, I'm doing live commentary, like I have to finish the entire recording session or something, or just like, you know, stop playing for a moment and then re-record, and then just either put the last, like, those 2 or so minutes of silence with filler that it's just gonna be me ranting about, oh yeah, the stupid microphone stopped recording. Like, I would totally look for an alternative to Audacity, but I don't know, like, whenever I search, it's just like, pay for this program, and then you get like a free month trial, and it's just really sketchy, and it's on a sketchy website, and it's just like the 30-day trial stuff, like, I don't know. But the Tentacool here has like 1 health left, so we're just gonna peck it again. And is that it? Do we get our Sody Pops now? No, we have to go against another Machop. And not Machop. And is that dead? What? It did the same damage to the stupid Tentacool, and it's super effective against Machop. That means Machop has better physical defense than Tentacool. What a load of shit. Okay. Thanks, Dwayne. And now we got our Sody Pops. Yeah! Obtained the Soda Pop. Okay, so we get to go into Slightport finally. This is such a cool town. Like, I think the music is kick-ass. There's some Team Aqua guys to the right there, and then there's some Team Aqua guys up top too, preventing us from going anywhere, but we're gonna get 1 more Pokemon for our team today. It just takes a long time to find it. I think it took me like 15 or 16 encounters to find this, but it's a Gulpin. Girl Gulpin, but you know, it's still a Gulpin. It's got a nice little underbite, according to its sprite there. And then the Wingus is paralyzed because this route also has electric type Pokemon. But I don't need an electric type. I got Shroomish. Even though, I don't know. It's like, I was at the, if I could talk. When I was playing this game in Gen 4 and not Gen 5? I don't remember about Gen 5, but I was always under the impression that like grass types and electric types fulfill the exact same role, because they're both super effective against water Pokemon. But technically speaking, in this game, because there's a lot of like water flying types and water poison types, the electric type would be the better to go for. But there's not a lot of strong electric type Pokemon. Like in this route, there is 3, and 2 of them are literally the exact same Pokemon, so I don't know. But we're naming it Hydrolo, even though my trainer name is Hydrolo, but I mean, you gotta have your mascot Pokemon you name after your YouTube handle. And so we got a poison type now, even though technically speaking I don't really use it as a poison type. Poison's only super effective against grass in this game, so that means Combuskin fills the exact same slot that Gulpin does. But Gulpin does learn a lot of unorthodox moves, like one of them that I'll be getting is, I don't want to spoil the moves I get, but one of them is like Shockwave, which is going to be the move from the 3rd gym badge, which is an electric type gym, but that will be next episode, so don't worry about that. We do have to talk to this guy in this building, and just talking to him activates the Team Aqua going inside the building right above. It took me forever to figure that out, because, you know, I don't read anything. And you have to pay $50 to get in here, which means that if you just spent all your money, you are fucked out of the game. I don't know. Maybe they'll let you go in for free if you have less than 50. I've always kind of wondered that, but I didn't really want to try it. But yeah, Stern will be talking to us now. He's just looking at this nice boat. Boaty-ass boat. I'm surprised that the top floor just doesn't have anyone in it until, like, I show up there, which is, I don't know. Like, if you're going to be raiding a building, you might as well just, like, secure the entire building. But yeah, here is our villains, Team Aqua. And so last time the guy only had a Poochyena, but this time he has a Carvana. This is a different guy though. But so Team Aqua, they specialize in water Pokemon. Not really though, just Carvanas and Carvana's evolved form. Otherwise, everything else is the same as Team Magma, with it being like Poochyenas and Zubats and maybe Tentacool. I don't remember. I don't think there's any Tentacool. Why would Team Magma have Tentacool? Come on, Ryan. But yeah, Carvana is just weak to grass, so you know, Luingus will get the job done. And then we got one more grunt after this guy. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss will be furious. And now we get to go against this guy. He's not facing us, but I mean, we're not like giving direct eye contact to each other, so technically speaking, in the realm of Pokemon, this battle should not be happening yet. But yeah, I got Hydrolo up in the front to get some experience. You know how it is. And then I go into Combuskin just because, yeah, go for Ember. It's my best option against it. Like when I was younger, so I didn't quite know what types were. I was just like, oh yeah, well the attack, it has to go by logic, so I would try and use Double Kick, because Double Kick is such a like broken move in my mind. So like, okay, try kicking the bat. Well, logically speaking, it's hard to kick a bat, so that's why it's not very effective at all. When in reality, fighting type is resisted by both flying and poison types. I didn't mention this, but like during the gym battle I did earlier this episode, with my logic mind, so the Makuhita that I fought against, so fighting types are weak against flying types, but I didn't think that Makuhita was a punching bag. I thought it was like a pillow or something, or not a pillow, but like it looked inflated to me because like the top of its head is tied like a knot, which balloons do, and I guess punching bags do as well. But I just thought, okay, well you peck it because it's inflated with air, so you know, like when you pop a balloon, it pops to sharp objects, and maybe I was ahead of the times, but that's just how I pictured it. But we have defeated this Team Aqua Grunt as well. And now, well, what do we do? If we don't get the parts, we'll fucking, I don't know, we'll get fired. But here comes Archie, your boy. And he is the chief executive leader of Team Aqua. And he's not going to fight us today, but he's just warning us to stay the fuck out of their business. And I'll get to hand over the Devon goods. I really don't understand this plot line because I don't read it, but you know, I think it's used for making a, well, he said submarine, so I mean there's a submarine that comes into play later on in this game. So I guess the Devon goods are a blueprint for the submarine. Anyways, the last thing I'll be doing this episode is going back to Rustboro town or city, and I get to talk to the president of the Devon organization. I don't know what they're called anymore, but President Stone or whatever his name is. And you can do this right after you get the Devon goods to Stern, and then the President Stone will give you the experience share, the EXP share as I call it. I checked this stupid building again, I'm sorry. I just need that stupid TM. But yeah, we'll be going to Rustboro and getting the experience share, which I'll be putting right onto Gulpin. We'll gulp. And then I can train Pokemon a lot quicker. So the way the experience share works, for those unfamiliar with it, is that you can attach it to your Pokemon, and then... So the strategy I've been using to train my Pokemon is that I put in the one that is weaker, that I want to train. I lead with them, and I swap them out right away so that they get experience just by being in the battle, even though they didn't do anything. With the experience share, they don't have to be in the battle to get the experience. They can just like hold it and then get the experience. And then you can also put them in the lead while they're holding the experience share, and then swap them out, and then they'll get like 70 or 75% of the experience instead of 50. So it can make training be a lot quicker and easier. Plus you're training two Pokemon at the same time, even though it's weaker, but... And the point still stands. We'll be getting the experience share for the third time. I don't know. I'm just waiting for this episode to kind of end. I got like a minute and a half left. And I think I just either fast forward or I jump cut. So yeah, that pretty much is going to be it for this episode. Oh, wait, just... Hold on, okay, so we only had to do the letter. We just had to give the letter to Steven. And then we could have gotten the experience share. I could have got that at the end of last episode. Oh well. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a like as it will help the channel grow. And you can subscribe to get updates on my uploads as soon as they happen. But until then, see you next time when we get back to Slateport City.